everyone, today I am here to do a makeup tutorial for you. It is my signature look whenever I wear makeup. So it's a look that I've been wearing recently a lot and I've gotten a lot of questions on it. Sometimes I go a little bit darker with the eyes, sometimes I wear a different lip. It just depends on the mood I'm in. I've really been loving this lip lately. It's amazing. I just love the colour of it so much and I found it in the end of my kit. Totally forgot I had it, so I was like, oh my god, I'm cracking that lipstick out again and we're going to wear it to death. So the look is really simple to follow. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions on products, you can leave a comment below. And if you want to see how to create this look, then just keep watching. So I'm going to start off with Naked Skin Concealer. Applying that to my lid, I'm going to blend it out evenly. This is going to act like my base. So you can always use your concealer if you don't have an eyeshadow primer. I just forgot to take mine out. And then I'm going to take my Master Series palette, which this look is all focused around. I'm taking Lily underneath my brow, and then I'm going to buff that out lightly all over my lid. It's going to hold the concealer in place. Then taking Brazen and Strut from the palette on a really fluffy blending brush. This one is from Inglot, it's the 4SS, and I'm going to really blend that outwards. Then I'm going to take Carmen, which is a gorgeous kind of orange tone brown, and I'm going to apply that just slightly underneath, and then taking a fluffy blending brush with no product at all on it, and I'm going to blend out the colours. I'm going to go back in with a little bit more of that shade and apply it lower down in a V shape and blend it into my crease. Then taking Cocoa. Cocoa is a beautiful red tone brown. I'm going to apply that with a more tapered brush into my crease and really pack the colour on. I just pat it onto my outer V, that's where I want the most colour, and then I blend it up into my crease. So this look, as you can see, is all about the blend. I'm going in with Downtown and Hickory, which are more chocolate browns, and I'm going to blend them into the outer V and up into my crease again, not going any higher than my crease bone. Then the hard part. So I'm taking my 77 gel liner, which is a waterproof liner from Inglot. It's amazeballs. I'm going to take my eyeliner brush. I like to use an angled brush. I think it just applies the liner a little bit better. So I go in with small strokes, and you can leave gaps between your liner and your lashes and then go back in. I'll show you in a sec how I do that. I do really tiny strokes just to get the product down. And then I go back in and I drag the liner into the lashes. This is going to make the lashes look fuller. This is going to open up your eye. It's going to give you that cat eye effect. And you can go as thick with your liner as you want. I kind of did a thick bit on the outside and then really dragged it into a really skinny line. That's my fave. And just drag it back to your lashes. So that's basically the eyes done. I'm going to go away, do the skin, and come back to the eyes. I'm taking the number 7 Skin Illuminator and my Porefessional together, mixing them together. So the illuminator is going to give a nice dewy finish, and then the primer is going to keep any oils at bay. Taking my favourite foundation at the moment, and I think it will be my favourite for a while. It's the Giorgio Armani Illuminous Silk Foundation. It's beautiful. This foundation is quite full coverage, but I'm going to go in with another product now. This is from Makeup Forever. It's their HD Foundation Stick, which is super pigmented and really, really creamy and blendable. I apply that to the high points of my face and where I want a little bit more coverage, and then I start to bounce my brush onto my face. Like you would a beauty blender, this really just keeps the product on the skin as opposed to pushing it really far into the skin. And then I'm going to take my Naked Concealer once again underneath my eyes. I'm going to really brighten up that under eye area where I didn't apply any product at all. And I do one eye at a time because this concealer tends to dry really, really fast. Then I take a smaller concealer brush just into the little nook in there where it is always shadowed. And you can use your finger or your foundation brush, whatever you want, to blend that colour out again. Then I'm taking my Inglot HD powder, which is a great highlighting powder to really brighten up your eyes. And then I take my normal powder, which is from Physicians Formula, and I set the rest of my foundation. I like my foundation to look matte, and then I go back in with highlighter. First highlighter of the tutorial from Hourglass, and it's the Ambient Lighting palette. I bring that underneath my eye on a blank canvas brush. Look at that. This is just like an all over face glow. It's heaven. I just love it so much. It's very expensive, but it's so good for makeup artists to have in their kit. It looks beautiful on everyone's skin. Next, bronzer time from Isadora, and I'm taking their face sculpting brush, which I'm loving this combo together to really bronze up my cheeks and my temples. So this is more of a bronzer, and then I go in with another product to contour. I am taking my Hoola bronzer and a smaller brush, and I'm just going to really contour, really get that in there underneath the cheekbone and make it look like I've got a cheekbone. And I bring it into the temples and into my hairline. Make sure to get it into your hairline so it doesn't look too false. Next, taking Nars Orgasm and my Real Techniques powder brush. This is a powder brush, but it's insane for blush. I love it so much. It blends really well. It's super soft. And then the Nars Sisters, which is a palette that I love, has the 3 highlighters in it. I'm going to take Mary Lou, which is this gorgeous golden tone. Isn't it divine? So I don't have much on my brush, but this is super pigmented, so you can really highlight, or you can highlight like I'm highlighting now. Be careful with this because it is super highlighted. It is super pigmented. I'm bringing it onto my cheekbones, my nose, my cupid's bow, center of my forehead. You can go all out with this product. Put it down your legs, put it on your collarbone, whatever you like. Next, taking my favorite lashes at the moment from Baby Doll, and they are the 704s, and I apply them off camera as I did my brows. I'm just lining my waterline now with this nude pencil from Charlotte Tilbury. It's the Eye Cheat. It's Amazeballs. And then I held my mirror way above my head so I could really get in at my lower lashes and really blend that colour out. I'd use the same colours as I did on my top lashes or my top lid, and then I blended them into my bottom one. I took Corruption here, a really dark brown. Then taking my favourite mascara at the moment, whacking that onto my lower lashes. It is from Catrice. It's their 3D volumizing mascara. It's Amazeballs. Then the Nars Sisters are back into the inner tear duct of my eyeballs and my cupid's bow. Check how gorgeous that is. Then it is a bit of Kylie Lips here. We have, what is it called? Soar from MAC, which is her go-to, I think, before she brought out her own line of, I don't know what I'm saying. I've lost it. Anyway, fill in your lips as you would, and then pop on. This is Anna from Nars. It's their Audacious lipsticks. It's divine. I don't know how I forgot I owned this. It's so gorgeous. I love it so much. It's really creamy and it keeps your lips hydrated all day long. Beautiful. So that is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget, you can always go darker with the eyes, smokier, make your liner longer, smoke out your liner, do whatever you want. This is just what I do if I'm going out to an event, or I don't know, like if I'm just wanting to look a little bit more glam, this is what I use. I just think that palette is unbelievable and there's nothing like it out there. Just the colours are so gorgeous, and to have them all in one palette is just amazing. So I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Any comments, questions, leave them below, and don't forget to check out my social media, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye!